right, ready to get underway. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And Alberto Mondesi up to the plate. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control.
Double steal. Swing and a miss.
0-1 the count.
Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Puts a bunt down. Ramirez keeps the throw. The run scores. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Trey Lipscomb getting ready to hit. Crochet throws over. Tries to get back and save.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of
runners on the move. Squeeze bunt, but he can't get it to stay fair. Mondesi at third. Molitor at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Here's Adley Rutschman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner goes again.
1 ball,
it's a pitch out.
2 strikes.
Caught in between, trying for third now. Now he launches a throw over his head. Around third. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in New York. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball,
well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Finishes him off at 103. Here's Ketel Marte. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 1 out, bases empty. And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swings and misses. And the count
1-2. 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in New York, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Rodriguez racing after it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Byron Buxton.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Crochet, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Kyren Paris. Ramirez fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez. The line of the pitch. Swings through that high fastball.
0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Juan Soto now.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he pumps in a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. The wind and the pitch. That one down the line. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, out of the 3rd inning. Now here is Ozzie Smith. Crochet back to work. And that one cutting but missing down low. The lefty fires.
Aye.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Tim Raines now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
Aye.
Got him swinging. Adalberto Mondesi, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. In there for strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Here's Rafael Devers. The right-hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 strikes.
Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Batting it.
So one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Paul Molitor. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free
Off the
suit.
plate, ball 1.
Inside, just missed.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Trey Lipscomb will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Big swing and a miss. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. And here it comes. Good eye right there. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Now batting.
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that gets down for a base hit. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that one just misses.
Counts
A
1-0.
ball and no strikes.
2 balls, no
In the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Marte hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom 4. Now it's the power speed combo. Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Check swing, one around, and that is strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And another ball. And the righty deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Next to hit, Carlos Santana. That one almost got him. Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Carroll makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. The pitch. De La Cruz. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Now it's going to be Kyron Paris. 0 for 1 so far. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So now the DH spot. Ozzie Smith struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in the Bronx. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez hit his 200th career home run last season here in Cleveland. In fact, he hit home runs number 199 and 200 in the same game. The opponent in that one, the Boston Red Sox, just like today.
Ramirez, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes a pitch. Now 1-1. Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Soto.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. That missed by a lot.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
He's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one in triple digits.
Oh, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. Crochet back to work. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 for 2. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Back here in New York, Devers now.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Big swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The punch out there. That's out number 2. Here's some real power at the plate. Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Trey Lipscomb. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he deals. Ground ball left side. And he grabs it foul. And that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first. Digging for 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. That one misses. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Lipscomb, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. And there's the strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
And it's a squeeze. Ramirez throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. This is Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
1 ball, 1
Pitch
strike.
misses there, and that's ball 1. That catches the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Now pitching.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. The 0-2. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie.
The pitch.
De La Cruz.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Molitor. And he handles it himself for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
1 down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he chases a high fastball there.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed.
Cut and miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one at triple digits. Devers throws on to first. One up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Smith.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That one just misses. And the count 1-2. Devers fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. At the belt and fires. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, clearly that one just got away from him. Everything was going so well in this inning, and we'll see if he can get back into the strike zone here.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Low throw, and he can't take it out. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out in the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th, and here is Jose Ramirez.
The second baseman.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Next
2-0.
one in the dirt. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. 1-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Mondesi fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now it's Juan Soto. Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. This one lifted in the air, left field. They get the out on Soto. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Out to short, Mondesi. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back in New York, all set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Paul Molitor. And a pitch. Rodriguez racing after it. And makes the grab. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. 1 for 3.
Lipscomb.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, brings it in. 2 down. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Now coming into pinch hit.
Ball 1 there.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Mondesi fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a swing and a miss.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Martinez is just 1 strike away. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the home team, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesero Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little rain, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, without chains. I ain't believe it then. I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the till the 5%ers rolled up on the and informed them. You either build or destroy. Where you come from? The Magnolia Projects in the 3rd Ward, slum, It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was, like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B.